Okay, hey guys. Just trying to figure something out here. I don't know if we have any viewers yet anyway, cause it doesn't tell me. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make a community post that this live stream is happening. Okay. So it tells me I have one viewer here. Hello guys. So this live stream is definitely important. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to figure something out. So anyway, this live stream definitely very important because my channel's growing a lot right now, and a lot of things are happening, and I do want to keep you guys updated. Um, so I do want to talk about some things about the channel, like let's see. Um, so yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to look at something here. But okay, so anyway, just to keep you guys all updated, if you didn't know already, I've posted a lot of videos recently, and that is because every day I'm getting one that's over 10,000 views. So, just a great way to, I want to take advantage of this time because after the election, views are going to be abysmal, as they are for every election channel. And I started at a bad time. I started this channel right after the 2020 election, so I've never gotten this much action before, and I'm growing at a major, major, major rate right now. So I do want to take full advantage of this time. So just to keep you guys all updated, I'm posting about 3 videos a day because it seems like every one or every day I am getting one that does very, very well. So 9 days ago, I posted a video about Tim Walz. This was before he was chosen as VP, but I said he would, if he was chosen as VP, it would be a layup for Kamala Harris. She would win an easy victory come November. That got 23,000 views. Let's see, that was so that was 9 days ago, and then okay, and then 4 days ago. This feels like so much longer, but only 4 days ago, I posted this shocking poll, that show it was I don't think, or maybe it was, yeah, it actually was. I think it was Morning Consult. No, no, sorry, it was Marquette University. It was Marquette, and it showed Harris up by 8 nationwide. That got 24,000 views, 1,000 views more than the Tim Walz video. Then 2 days ago, I posted a video about a New York Times poll about the Rust Belt, new data from the Rust Belt. That got 14,000 views. And then yesterday, this one was huge. I posted a video about a poll about North Carolina, Harris ahead in North Carolina. That got 42,000 views in a matter of hours. And it looks like I have one, the most recent video I published, about new polling from Rust Belt states, and that is currently outpacing the 42,000 views one. Not to mention, as I'm sure you guys all watched, the big one. You know what? Let me share my screen here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at, and I see your super chat. I'm going to get to all your comments here in 1 second. 1 second. Thank you, That One Politics, for your super chat. I'm about to get to that. I'll definitely answer whatever that is. So here's what I was talking about. Um, we see, I had my Tim Walz, 23,000 views. Harris Shocking Poll plus 8 nationwide, 24,000 views. NYT poll, 14,000 views. North Carolina poll, 42,000 views. My most recent one has 3,000 in 2 hours. And then the big one, my election night. I think, the very first person to get an election night out after Harris became the presumptive Democratic nominee. That got 129,000 views, and it is still racking up views. That was huge. So, major updates about the channel. It is just such a period of growth right now, and it's so exciting. It really makes it so much more enjoyable to make videos if if it has a very good shot of getting 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 views on that North Carolina one. It really makes a difference to know that people are actually a lot of people, a significant portion of people are hearing your opinion and actually listening. And keeping that in mind in today's politics. So, so yeah, definitely major stuff. I'm growing in subscribers count very significantly. But anyway, so hello everyone. That One Politics. Thank you so much for the super chat. $5 helps out so much. As much as you could do. As little as you can do. I don't really care. Helps so much. Definitely encourages me to make more videos. So if you do want to send a super chat, of course, greatly appreciated. So I don't know. So if you all could share this live stream, that'd be great. We only have 12 viewers right now. And I should have a lot more. I have 4.8 thousand subscribers. You'd think more than 12 people would tune in. Um, yeah, it's gonna be tough, but still, just get it going quick if you just started a channel. Uh, Jason asks, do you think Florida can become a toss-up state this election? Absolutely not. I mean, we saw the shift in not only in 2020, but in 2022 as well, with Ron DeSantis winning by 20 points. I don't see presidential level being competitive. Even Senate level is not competitive. Florida is gone. They really should give up on it. Wow, another super chat from That One Politics. Thank you so much. Are you going to live stream the election? No. I'm sorry, but this is very well thought out. A well thought out matter, not manner. But it is for multiple reasons. Most prominently, number one, I love election nights. I love watching CNN election nights. You can't beat them, and I just do not want to miss that opportunity. Because if I did live stream it, I'd have to look at the New York Times live results. Nobody wants to watch that. CNN election night is just so much more exciting for me. Number two, so many people are doing this where I don't even think many people would tune in to me. I really don't. So many people do this. I'm sure LTE will. Red Eagle always does. Many, even a lot of other channels are doing it. But thank you for the super chat as well. So yeah, again, if any of you guys have channels and you could like make a post about this live stream, tell people to join, that would be great. So we're at 4,804 subscribers right now. I wish I could share two screens, but for some reason I can't. Newly says, TPC, can you remember your original 3K subscribers when you blow up in a few months in the next election cycles? I mean, I can't really remember all 3,000 of you guys, but I will definitely remember that number of 3,000. I will always remember the first few, though, the first few hundred, the first few hundred. Not gonna lie, I found him looking at Red Eagle. What? I don't, who is him? I found him. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway. Yeah, why do we only have 10 viewers? Every time I live stream, it's either a hit or miss. Like sometimes I'll have like 50 viewers on my live streams, and then I'll have like 10 or 11 as I do right now. So another thing, oh, him, I was talking, oh, okay. Um, so another thing that I do want to talk about, and I wish more of, I love you guys, like, let's see. I was gonna say, I wish more people, more of the originals would show up here. I just wish that more than 10 people would show up. Alright, so at least we have Nevada garbage trucks. Always great to have him here. He is an OG. Thank you for your super chat, $2. So helpful again. So helpful. Nevada says, who is the worst election channel in your opinion? Oof. Okay, so okay, so I actually do have an opinion, or not an, of course I have an opinion, but I actually have someone that I can say, since I have never he's never commented on my channel, I've never commented on his, and that is Gold Crown Politics. If you watch him, I mean, if you actually believe what you're being told, please rethink your life decisions. I mean, it is just complete brain rot. Just complete brain rot. I mean wow. It is just awful. Like, just don't believe it. Like, if you're in that situation right now, get out of it quick. Get out of it because, yeah, alright. Well, I'll just move on. But, yeah. Um, any moment in Nevada towards Harris? Any movement? Yes, there is definitely movement. Nevada I always figured would go to Trump, even if Harris did become the nominee. But she has really shot up in polling. Nevada was looking like Biden's worst state of the swing states, obviously. Um, back in the day, back in the day, a couple of weeks ago. Remember, I think I was it November of last year? I think it might have been. But Joe Biden was down by like 12 in Nevada in a New York Times Siena poll. It was looking like his worst swing state, and now Kamala Harris, huge comeback as she has done in many states. What are your thoughts on Senate Congress in November? As I said in my video, like near 0% chance Dems win the Senate. Like John Tester's not holding on. Like it just doesn't make sense. When you think about it for 2 seconds, John Tester can't hang on. He just can't. Not in today's politics. Senate is gone. I bet the Dems take back the House though. At least with Harris at the top of the ticket. I don't think Gold Crown has gone that far. Maybe. I'll check up. Let me pull up Gold Crown actually. Let's see. Why are my caps on? Yeah, oh god. These thumbnails are just the worst. And the worst thing about it is it just enrages me so much that he is getting 134,000 views on this. 97,000 views on this. It's just nonsense, complete brain rot with a stupid logo with a stupid banner. But no, he's the one with 20,000 views, while I have less than a quarter of that. Alright, so, and the thing is with these people, all they do is just talk.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Gold.
Nap. Like, seriously, like, talk about something else. And it's always presidential, too. Like, cover a Senate race. Is there movement in a Senate race? Cover a Senate race. Cover, a new New York Times poll from Michigan. Show a trend, show your viewers a trend. Anyway, updated map. So this is his updated map. Well, at least it wasn't as bad as before when Biden was the nominee. So at least they're admitting it gets a little closer. But still, just the stupidity. You got Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, all Georgia, likely Republican, please. How are those likely, but Maine's second is likely? What? And then he's, of course, New Mexico and New Hampshire tilt. But maybe the most delusional of all, Minnesota tilt. Minnesota, Tim Walz's home state. Please. So dumb. Anyway, let's go back to actual substantive. I can never say that in my videos. Substantive. That's not even it. Substantive. Oh my god, I'm done trying. No, I don't play any video games. Like literally none. Literally none. Um, it's not. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess they are uninformed, but it's just that they want. They want to see that stuff. They're watching it because if they see, I don't know. Like, they're not clicking on a video that shows Harris is gaining ground. Like, you guys have to realize when Biden was in the race and Trump was going to win by a lot, and he had like a 90% chance of winning Trump. All my thumbnails were, or not just the thumbnails, but the videos, they were, um, you know, Trump dominating. New poll shows Trump is ahead big time in every single swing state. And now, as you can see, they took a turn for Kamala Harris. Look at my most recent one. Shocking poll. Harris takes huge lead. Shock poll. Tim Walz, favorable, plus 14%. RFK helps Harris. Harris trusted more on economy. North Carolina goes blue. So the point I'm trying to make is that the direction of how the election is going, um, that's what I base my videos on. But still, we can talk about other things. Senate Democrats are in fact doomed. So, I don't like how, I mean, I get why people think I'm starting to become biased. Um, based off this. But people also did when Biden was back in the race, and every video was about how well Trump was doing in the race. So, whatever. I don't even know how that was related to what I was saying. I definitely got off track, but yeah. Um, yeah, I know. And then this is the thing too. When people are watching these videos where these people have all of this data, have all of this information, have all this polling to quote unquote back up that Trump is going to win in a landslide, that's what causes them to then think on election night when Harris wins pretty easily that the election is stolen, that the election is all rigged. Definitely doesn't help. I mean, I'm really interested to see how these channels like Gold Crown and On Point and Red Eagle react when Trump does in fact lose, and I'm positive he will lose. Like, I am positive Kamala Harris will win. I would bet money on it if I could. If I was old enough to bet, I would be on Polymarket and predict it. Trust me. Um, but yeah, very good point brought up there. But I know how the viewers are going to react, but it'll be interesting to see how what the channels say. Like, will they feed into the stolen election thing? There may be some. I really find it hard to believe that someone like Gold Crown would make a video saying I was wrong. Like, highly doubt it. Thank you for another super chat. Wow, so helpful. Super chats are always so helpful, guys. That one politics. Thank you so much. What is that? 3 now for $5? Thank you so, so, so much. Anyway, you have your own forecast based on favorability. That's a good idea. I might have to steal that idea from you, making a map. Well, no, they don't do favorability by state though. That would be interesting though if they did, making an electoral map on who's more favorable. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really doubt Harris can possibly do better than Biden in 2020. I highly doubt that Harris does better. I don't think she flips North Carolina. I highly doubt that she would flip any state from 2020. I mean, all she has to do is hang on in the battleground states. But I do think that right now I have Trump winning Arizona and Georgia, but both of those, especially Arizona, I'm very torn on. But it is a toss-up election as of right now. By election day, I absolutely think Harris will be the big favorite to win. But right now, it is more or less a toss-up with Harris slightly favored. There is a link. Yeah, sure. If you want to Sure, yeah, send me the link. Um, what are your thoughts on Republican registration? I actually did see this in Pennsylvania, Arizona. Yeah, what's int I mean, it really, is interesting to me how Republicans, despite everyone just hating the Republican Party in election after election, they they always do well with party registration. Democrats lost registration, this past month, and Republicans gained. I don't get it. I really don't. But it you know, I guess it translates into votes, but it really doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Hi, Life Glade. Hi, Mr. Gene. Here we go. Here are some of the classics. Guys, if any of you have channels, make sure to share this stream to get more viewers. So now that we have some people, I do want to mention that I am going on vacation tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow. Um, Sorry, I'm gonna cut some stickers here, as you all know. I do have my eBay store, which I have to keep up with, as well as this channel. So someone bought some stickers, so I have to cut them. Um, but anyway. Oh, vacation. God, my memory is actually so bad. But as I said, tomorrow I'm leaving for vacation. I'm going to St. Lucia, if any of you care. If any of you geography people like myself know where that is, of course. Um, yeah, if you know, let me know. Um, I mean, I won't talk about that because obviously no one cares. Everyone goes on vacation, even though you want to talk about it. Nobody cares. But bigger picture here being, I do have to make videos still because I'm honestly going on vacation at an awful time when it comes to the YouTube channel and everything. This is a moment of rapid growth and but so I do want to bring my laptop and my microphone so I can produce videos just like normal for you all and stay updated, obviously. So I mean, I don't know, there really won't be any changes. I mean, less videos probably because it'll be harder to make them. I'll have to like hold my microphone and everything, and I'm on vacation, I'll be doing stuff. But still, definitely at least one video per day. Anyway, let's see what some comments say. Yeah, 20. I mean, yeah, definitely closer than 2020. Trump will win George. Yes. So Mr. Gene brings up something very important. Went from spamming Trump videos to spamming Kamala's. And yes, right before you guys hopped on, I actually said how I make videos on how the trend of an election is going. I mean, Kamala Harris is gaining steam. That's why I'm making all of these videos showing how she is gaining momentum. But when Trump was like an 80% favorite to win the election, yes, I'm going to make videos that that I'm going to make videos that make it seem like he will win because he was at that time. So the point is, it's not bias, it's letting you guys know how it is. I'm not, you know, as you can tell. Sorry. But I am, I'm not um sorry. I'm not whatever trying to hide it how it is. No, I'm not at all. I'm just saying I'm not biased. I'm saying how it is. I'm just saying how it is. Yeah, I'm literally a Chase Oliver supporter. I mean, I don't know. If I could vote, I would. I don't know. It's tough. Um, I mean, it also, I'm in Connecticut, so it doesn't matter. This is what Kyle Kalinske says. He says in New York, it doesn't matter. He'll vote Jill Stein. I would vote for Chase Oliver here in Connecticut. But if I was in a swing state and it did matter, I like Tim Walz enough to offset my dislike for Kamala Harris, and I would probably vote for the Democratic ticket. And I don't say I'm voting for Kamala Harris, I'm voting for the ticket because Tim Walz is on that ticket and he would just do such good for America. Um, Wow, another super chat from that one politics. Thank you so much. It's not letting me send it on stream. Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'm going to St. Lucia on vacation. Can I name every country in the world? Am I one of you? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I mean, I haven't done it in a while. Geesh, I would just hope I wouldn't miss one in the Pacific. That's probably my worst, my biggest area of concern. Or maybe in the Caribbean, and I doubt I'd miss a Caribbean actually. Um, Bahamas, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican, Jamaica, Antigua and Barbuda, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, Barbados. Whatever you St. Kitts and Nevis. You get the idea. I could do it. No, that's it for super chats. Yeah, thank you. That's okay. I heard Democrat 63. Yeah, I would put it right there. I mean, with Harris at the top of the ticket, won't be that hard. Really won't. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you look, I'll go back to my past videos. So here we're approaching the switch. Here we have it. Biden drops out and then Kamala can win. 81 million. Veep stakes, shocking polls. Kamala gains. She can surge. Surging again. So, you've got all these Kamala videos. Looks good for her, right? But then right before that, we see post-shooting, surge, Jover. Guaranteed win. I literally said guaranteed win. Huge win right before that. Deval Patrick. I just had to make that video. I'm sorry. He will win. Leads in blue states. He's so cooked. New polls post debate. Trump surges. Look, so point is, I make videos how the election is going. $20. Okay. Can I name 400 cities? Probably not. Okay, definitely not, actually. I have never tried to do that. I've never taken a quiz on that. Um, yeah, I highly doubt I could do that. That would be a good challenge, though. I would like to see how many I could do. Yeah, no, I definitely can't do that, actually, now that I think of it. I wouldn't get anywhere close. Yeah, the best thing too about Tim Walz and Harris winning in 2024 is that then we could get Tim Walz in 2028, or Harris would have won again, or 2032, for president. Um, yeah, seriously, Kamala just switched this election right around. Yeah, no, we cannot see the link. Alright, so Nevada says, "What is your favorite video you made?" Very good question. Thank you for that. So, let's look at some popular ones to spark some interest. Wow, that's my second most viewed video ever. I look, 9 minutes 26 seconds. I took 9 minutes of my time and it got 42,000 views. That's amazing. Anyway, my favorite videos. Definitely election nights, obviously. This one was good, the mini primary. Wasn't the most exciting because Kamala won handily, but and then, a classic. I mean, I could have done better on this one because at the end I really gave up. About 95% of the video is about the primaries, and then the general election is like 5 minutes. So I could have done better, but still, that might take it. That's an epic video. This election night is my best election night ever, and it only got 10,000 views. I was so mad. Got like no views at all, and I spent so long at that's my best election night. But then again, it's Biden versus Trump, so. But yeah, I would say 2028 timeline. It's just a masterpiece. And I love when I get comments on it because it's actually still getting views, like every day. And I love, seeing the comments like, wow, that was a that's like the best thing that I've ever seen on YouTube. 290, that's good. I've never tried it. If I memorize some, I definitely could. Yeah, I don't get the obsession with the campaign trail game. I did it once, or probably a couple times, and it was so boring. Guys, please send super chats. Or don't. I mean, honestly, I really don't care. Cause my videos are doing very well right now. So honestly, don't even worry about it. Thank you for just being here and watching and sending chats. So if Trump had gotten to jail and Biden had stayed in the race, who would have won? Or maybe okay, if he had been thrown into prison, um, I mean, honestly, I could see America voting for that, but I would say Biden would be favored narrowly, because then again, they wouldn't have debated. They wouldn't have debated. I mean, assuming he's in jail. Um, what do you use to edit thumbnails? All right, so people are always shocked when I say this. Not only for thumbnails, but my entire election night videos as well, at least the graphics, and then I would screen record with transitions, and then I splice it up in CapCut. But I use Google Slides. Totally free. Anyone could use it. Such a simple application, but you can do all of this stuff. Google Slides. If you know how to use Google Slides well, then it is so useful. I use Google Slides for everything. Yeah, that's also the thing. 2028 did not age well. But I mean, come on, how was I gonna, get it to age well? We don't know, come on. Um, TPC, we should collab for presidential election map on one debate. I don't even know what you're talking about. What is one debate? Wow, another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Just found out I'm not broke. Great. Arizona on Poly Market is going down. Wow. Is Harris gonna take the lead in Arizona? I mean, I don't even follow up with Poly Market because it's like, what do these people know? Like, I trust my opinion more than other people's. I rarely bring up Poly Market in my videos. The only time I really did a lot was during the Biden dropping out thing, just to see where where people, whether or not people thought he would. Um, favorite president? Gotta say FDR. Sorry, but he was. I mean, it's just because yes, there were a lot of negatives about him. Of course, Japanese internment, but yes, he probably prolonged the Great Depression a little bit. But I just believe, and I'll never not believe this, I just believe that there is so much that he did and that he pushed for that is so useful for today. Like, so just totally applicable to today. That's because Marianne Williamson, she really got me on the FDR train. He would be such a great leader right now. She would too, Marianne. Oh, I wish she won. No, he's actually not. He was really good. JFK is up there. I don't like when people say he's overrated. Like, he did so much good for the country that he started a lot too that LBJ would end up finishing. Anyway, no, it's actually not. Like, okay, so do you like George Washington because he owned slaves? Do you like Thomas Jefferson because he owned slaves? Do you like Andrew Jackson? I hope not. If any of you like Andrew Jackson, you've got problems. He was awful. But my least favorite president is definitely Ronald Reagan. I hate Ronald Reagan. Oh, you just asked it. Yep, I'm answering. Ronald Reagan, worst president ever. So now I think it's starting to come through just how economically progressive I am. I am strongly progressive on economics. So yeah, I like FDR. He's my favorite, and Reagan is my least favorite. So you could just see there. I wonder why. But yeah, I do. I look at economy front and center, to be completely honest with you all. But I'm a lefty, so it doesn't even matter. Um, Bay of Pigs. Okay, like whatever. Yeah, I take political compass every single time I get lib left, obviously. Obviously. I mean, if you asked me if I never took political compass before, um, uh, sorry, I'm just trying to find. Yeah, if I never took political compass before, then I know I'd be in green libertarian left, and yeah, every single time that's where I am. Not in too deep libertarian left, but still. Yeah, Reagan worse than Buchanan. Those guys, I mean, I'm not a history expert, but those guys I feel like get way too much hate. Like Buchanan, Pierce, especially Millard Fillmore. I hate when people go after Fillmore. That's kind of difficult to say for some reason. Um, but it's like, what were you supposed to do? Like, obviously, we're gonna have a civil war. Now, Pierce was bad because he had a couple awful decisions, like Kansas-Nebraska Act, and then, led into Bleeding Kansas and all that. He was actually awful, but I mean, Buchanan and I don't know why people think Buchanan is worse than Pierce. I don't get that at all. Lifeglade asks, top 5, bottom 5 presidents. So now we're just moving fully on to presidents. So, anyway, sorry. I'm just writing something. Anyway, top 5, let's go. Number 1 is FDR. Number 2 is, I might go JFK, I might go Lincoln. I might, I like Eisenhower a lot. He used to be my number 1, but he's not lefty enough on, fiscally. But sorry, let me make a decision here. I would go, George Washington is up there. He's gotten way better in my opinion lately. But I would go FDR number 1. I'm going George Washington number 2, actually. I mean, just because everything could have fallen apart if he hadn't become president. Number 3, Lincoln. Number 4, Kennedy. Number 5, I'm going Eisenhower. Wow, Eisenhower really fallen in the past months. Anyway, bottom 5 presidents. So the very worst, I'm going Reagan. Second worst, I'm going what's his face? Andrew Jackson. Worst. Third worst, I am going Franklin Pierce there. He doesn't get too much hate. I love the guy, but he was awful. Fourth worst president ever. I am going. Jeez, this is where it gets hard. Don't take my word on this, because if I think about it more, I'm sure it would change. But maybe like, maybe I hate Grant, but he's not fourth worst. Maybe McKinley sucked, but he is not fourth. Oh, you know who I really hate are the stupid 1920s Republicans. God, I hate that people love Calvin Coolidge. Like, I don't know how you possibly deny that Coolidge and his actions, and how if you do nothing, it doesn't end up well. I don't know how people don't connect Coolidge or deny that Coolidge is directly connected to the Great Depression. Like, obviously, he was president for what, 6 years? Um, I mean, if you do nothing, laissez-faire, if you do nothing, you get the Great Depression. People who defend that annoy me so much. I would go Hoover. Hoover fourth worst. And fifth worst is I'll go Andrew Johnson, I guess, because he was awful. But maybe Harding. Anyway, we got a lot to catch up to. Um, I don't know. That's what a lot of reports say. Fiscal. Let's see. Fiscal historians. Their reports. That's what many people have said. Historians. Who do you think will win 2024 and 2028? I think Kamala wins 2024. And I mean, this is so hard to predict, but I guess she loses in 2028. My thoughts. Could you make a video? So I actually did make a video on how to do election nights, but you have to become a channel member to watch it. So become a channel member, and boom, you can see how I make my election nights. Florida. Sorry, I'm just packaging eBay orders here. Someone bought 3 Harris stickers. So David in Florida, if you're watching, enjoy your 3 Kamala Harris stickers. What then why what then why you vote Chase Oliver if you're a new dealer? Um, cause I have no politics, and when it comes to candidates, on policy I have politics, but when it comes to candidates, I know that nothing will fundamentally change if you look at the candidates in this election. Maybe down the road it might, but in this election, nothing will fundamentally change with the Congress and Supreme Court that we have. So why not vote um for the one that you like, even if fiscally he's not great. Okay. Lincoln is one of the best. Think about where the U.S. would be today without Abe. Um, yeah, gotta agree with you on that. That's probably why I agree with you so much. I'm also progressive. Yeah, I mean, look, when it comes to fiscal progressivism, I don't know how anyone could possibly argue that we can't have, like what Tim Walz has done, free lunch and breakfast in schools. I mean, that's minimal, that's marginal. But on a bigger picture, universal health care, paid sick leave, paid family leave, those last 2 things Tim Walz got done in Minnesota. But I don't know how anyone could tell me that we can't do those things while we spend trillions upon trillions upon trillions to our military, which isn't even um in any war right now. No one can argue it. I mean, we have the money. We're the richest nation in the history of the world. We have it. Um, who do you think would win in Kendrick versus Drake? I don't know. I do not keep up with all that stuff, but probably Kendrick from what I've heard. Wow. That one channel now throwing me $10. Thank you so much. Please donate to small channels, guys. These guys are very good at what they do. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate those kind words. But yes, everyone listen to him. If you do have the opportunity to, not the opportunity to, but you have the ability to, I should say, please give me a few dollars. It helps so much. Buchanan just watched the country split apart and did nothing because, yeah, but what was he supposed to do though? Literally anyone would have done that. Now, Lincoln, on the other hand, once he was elected, the war happened. So Jackson isn't the president we wanted, but let's be real. What? Okay, I mean, I get what you mean there. I mean, I guess you could say Jackson was a net positive, even though he was an evil man to minorities, but I guess you could say the fact that he was the first, common man elected president that did, you know, bring change down the road. You could argue that. I never even thought about that. Um, yeah, it's facts. Out of Hoover, Coolidge, and Harding, the 1920s Republicans, um, my ranking would be Hoover worst, Harding second, and then Coolidge third worst. Coolidge is down there on my ranking. Maybe I'll do another president's tier ranking. I've not done one in literally years. Yeah, I agree. Harding is worse than Coolidge because the corruption. If I had to guess, GOP nominee 2028. When you think about the odds, there's still a pretty good chance that Trump is elected in 2024. So then it naturally just becomes JD Vance. And even if he loses, there's a good chance it becomes JD Vance in 2028. So I'd say JD Vance, who would lose in an absolute landslide to whoever the Dems put up. Do play political process. I'm trying to think of what that is, and I can't remember it. You know what I like is the I side with test, because then you get the candidates that align with you. That one's cool. Yeah, Chase Oliver for sure is more moderate than Kennedy. I hate Kennedy so much. God. Yay! Thank you for the dollar. Thoughts on RFK Jr.? Hate him. Hate him. All right. Ooh, interesting. Rank Chase Oliver, RFK Jr., Randall Terry, Jill Stein, and Cornel West. Number 1, best. Chase Oliver, obviously. Number 2, oh God, it pains me, but I have to go RFK Jr. Number 3, Jill Stein, easily. Number 4, Cornel West, easily. Cornel West is such a baby, I swear to God. He called Jill Stein racist. Racist. For because Jill Stein said that Cornel West might want to think about dropping out because he's on like no ballots, and all he's going to do is just take away votes for Jill Stein. They're literally the same exact policy in two people. God, Cornel West, I swear to God. And then number 5 is Randall Terry. Yeah, honestly, even if Harris is unpopular, she could beat JD Vance. AOC versus JD Vance. Oh my God. That would be a tight election. I'd probably go JD Vance, though. There's so much to attack AOC on. Yeah, JD Vance, he's anti-vax. Are you serious? Let me check Twitter. Yeah, I don't think this is true. Nope. That is not true at all. I don't look at that. But wow. Thanks for getting my hopes up. Well, let me just check CNN. Yeah, I don't think this happened. Thank God I have YouTube TV, though, so I could still watch CNN in St. Lucia. Anyway, no, this is not true, but thank you so much for the $2 anyway. Nope. But this is funny, I see on Twitter. Trump Elon Musk conversation on X Twitter, sorry, God, appears to be facing technical issues. Elon Musk is like my least favorite person, like on earth, I think. Like he is just so bad. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Judge removes RFK Jr. from New York ballot. Wow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. RFK Jr. is irrelevant. I don't even like talking about him anymore. Okay. Lots of super chats. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats. I will definitely get to your questions if you put it in a super chat. I can guarantee you that. I'm getting late. My flight to St. Lucia leaves at 4. No. We we're getting there at the airport at 4 in the morning. So yeah. Not the best situation. Okay. No, guys, look. Trump is not going to try to get a third term. He probably won't put democracy in danger in any way. And if he loses this time, I highly doubt that he will even try anything like January 6th again. Now his supporters might go crazy. That's a possibility. But will he? Highly doubt it. He's so old. He's over it. Can you make more what if election nights? Okay, that's honestly a good idea. Like having like old like presidents like, so far back against, someone like Abe Lincoln or like Ronald Reagan. I never thought about that from how am I saying this? presidents from 2 different time periods facing off. That would be interesting, especially in election night style. I might do that. I mean, the what if election nights are tough right now because of all the action with the actual presidential election that's going on. But yeah. Favorite and least favorite current governor. Favorite, you all know, Tim Walz. Second, or not second favorite. Least favorite. Least favorite. Might have to go with Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Might have. I don't know. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about what people like Jim Pelen of Nebraska or what Greg Giant Ford of Montana. Like, I don't know what these people are doing in their states. Or Kate Ivey of Alabama, but I know I hate Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Maybe her. I know Jim Pelen was in some controversy, though. Don't do Abe. Yeah, ooh, that's good. Yeah, something like that would be interesting. Okay, sorry guys, I just had to mute there for a second. But I am now back. Opinion on Vivek. What these people are just like in it for their own political gain. Like, no. Do you think that Debbie lady will unseat Rick Scott if Kamala well, Kamala Harris endorsing her will not make any difference. But no. No chance. So guys, let me know in the chat if who are you supporting in 2024 and why. But I will have to end the stream very soon because I have to get to bed early. Yeah, Bernie endorsed Kamala. Yes, newly, and I have to wake up at 3 a.m. because I'm leaving at 4. Favorite and least favorite senator. Favorite senator, Bernie Sanders. Least favorite senator, maybe Mitch McConnell. It's hard to think of all these senators because there are 50 possibilities, that being all of the Republicans. But off the top of my head, I'd say Mitch McConnell. Okay. So that was an hour stream. Definitely well enough. Um, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for being subscribed to my channel. And we're growing so fast, so it's always like what we want to see. So again, thank you for joining, and I will see you all for my next video. Bye.